Good to see you. I'll get on camera momentarily.
Oh, okay, awesome. All right, great. So we're gonna start it up. My son is just heading out. Just finished up some homework.
Oh, good.
It'll be great. All right. So, yeah, guys, as you know, the Tai Chi to the People is recorded every week, so people can enjoy it online and train with us online on the Justice for Hire channel. Love you, buddy. Big kiss. Oh, one second. Let me give him a hug. Love you. I love you. All right, you got everything? Got your lunch back? Back? Okay, cool. Hey, Mike. So yeah, Tai Chi to People every week. It's recorded. It's on YouTube. Streamed at a bunch of other places as well. And of course, it's donation-based training. And every week we choose a different noble cause of the week. So you can just go to my website, to janstaichi.com. At the bottom, you'll find a donate button, and whatever the cause is of the week, that button will take you directly to that website, and you can donate directly to that charity. So it's gonna be great. So without further ado, we'll start it out with our feet shoulder length apart and parallel. I'm trying a new setup today with lighting from outside, and hopefully this is better for everybody. Mouth closed, tongue on the ceiling of the mouth, an imaginary string lifting you from the top of the head. From that imaginary string, the whole body softens and relaxes. It's almost like there's relaxation cascading. When I say cascading, you really want to feel almost a wave and ripple effects in your spine, softening every vertebrae, the muscle around every vertebrae. And you want to feel that rippled sensation go down, go down, go down, all the way to the tailbone. You really want to visualize these sensations too. You give yourself the experience by visualizing it, feeling it, really centering in, zoning in on that sensation, and the tailbone drops down. The more you give yourself in terms of these little moments, visualizing, fully experiencing, and having the kinesthetic counterpart of actually that release in the body, the greater depths you can dive into the body mechanics, the breath work, and especially when working with partners, whether it's even a conversation or you're doing push-hands or sparring, martial arts, etc. Gives you a much deeper experience, and when you get those details, then you can leverage them and do so many wonderful things with them. The weight is distributed evenly on the feet, mostly on the heels, on the inside of the legs, very soft. The knees soften so that the weight shifts back easily. Special attention on the middle finger of each hand, and notice that the middle finger, the fingers are pointing forward. So the hands point forward in the same direction as the toes. Your fingers and toes should all be pointed forward. Feet parallel. Mouth will remain closed, the tongue on the ceiling of the mouth, very subtle tension in the anus, and all the breathing is into the base diaphragm. More specifically, the lower dantian, which is 3 finger lengths below your belly button, but it's a conceptual energy point, so it's much deeper in the body, right on that centered line that imaginary string has established for you. So when you inhale, you're inhaling into a center point, giving the sensation of breathing a color, whatever visualization color comes to you. See, feel, and experience gathering in the belly. When you exhale, washes down the arms and palms and fingertips. Inhale to the belly, see the color gather. Exhale, let it wash down the arms and the palms and fingertips. One more breath. Exhale, washing down, hands fall. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. Color gathering in the belly. Exhale, wave it out. Notice that there was that little, almost like a flap. Wave the color out, the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw the color in. Interlace above the head, exhaling down. So the fingers are interlaced, palms and hands together. And as you go down, the weight shifts to the balls of the feet, the big toe. As you shift forward, you inhale, push the palms of the hand up, stretching out of the hips, out of the shoulders onto your toes, and exhaling down. Hands fall down. Weight shifts back to the heels. Inhaling out, belly inflates. Exhale, color waving, washing down the arms and the palms and fingertips. As this happens, you also soften the elbows. So when you soften the elbows, you soften the shoulder, which helps the circulation shoot to the palms and fingertips that much faster without any resistance. Inhale, draw the color in. Interlace, exhaling down. Weight shifts to the balls of feet, the big toe. Inhaling up. To the shoulders and the palms and fingertips, exhaling down. Jaw is very relaxed, the weight shifts to the heels. Breathing formula 2. Inhaling up. Even deeper, energizing the fingertips, intensifying the color visualization, pulling into the belly as you intensify the breath. Exhaling down. Shifting the weight forward. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Again, inhaling up. Lifting just the wrists. The elbows should already be soft. Inhale even deeper, energize the fingertips. Exhaling down. Weight shifts forward. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Breathing formula 3, inhaling up. Exhale, wash out to the palms and fingertips. Inhaling up. Even deeper inhalation. Weight shifts forward. Even deeper as you go up. Exhaling down. So 3-stage inhalation. Inhaling up again. Exhale, wash the color out to the palms and fingertips. Inhale 1. Even deeper 2. More intense, and the weight shifts forward. As the weight as you almost fall forward, catch yourself on the big toe and go up, bouncing upward. And exhale down. Breathing formula 4. Inhaling up. Even deeper 2. Even deeper 3. Even deeper 4. And exhaling out. Exhalation is just as long as the inhalation. Big breath out. Color visualization is waving out of the body in all directions. Each stage of the breath can have a different intention. That's one of the reasons to train staged breath. So you can be doing one move here and another move here and another move here, and each one of them has a different intention, but it's all one breath. So if you're grappling, they'll have even smaller, harder to see moments, but all of those little moments absolutely are augmented by the being able to give a single breath multiple stages of attention. So let's go for it again, inhaling up. Even deeper. Intensify. Even deeper. Even deeper. Exhaling out. Exhalation just as long as the inhalation. So you can kind of look at the stages as a template that you can slide any information into for any action that you're doing. So you have one action, 4-stage breath, 2-stage breath, 3-stage breath, whatever intention you want to place into that template. It's fun stuff. Okay, now this time we'll use the belly, the obliques, the lower back, and the entire belt. 1, 2, 3, 4 for each stage. We're going to take it to another level by energizing certain parts of the body. Inhaling just the belly. Even deeper the obliques. Feel them expand out to the side. Even deeper the lower back. even deeper, the entire belt. And just feel how much more oxygen you're taking. And exhaling out. Exhalation is just as long as the inhalation, which helps to push the lung capacity. Again, belly, color gathering, even deeper obliques, even deeper lower back, even deeper the entire belt. Exhaling out. Inhale, reaching across the body. Inhale even deeper. Palm like a mirror. Exhale, push the hand forward. Align with the shoulder. Inhale, draw in. The other hand scoops up. Even deeper. Eye looking at the middle finger. Exhale, push the hand out. Breath, color visualization, pushing through the shoulder. The shoulder disappears, shoulder blade disappears into the upper back as you push forward. And inhale, drawing back in. Other hand scooping up. One eye in the middle finger. Even deeper, two. Turning, whipping past the shoulder. Exhale, push out to the side, three. Inhale, eye in the middle finger. Bottom hand scoops up, even deeper. Turning past your own shoulder. Exhale, push out to the side. Eye in the middle. Imaginary string still lifts you from the top of the head so you feel your posture. Inhale, draw in. Waist turns, hip turns. Even deeper. This is mostly about the waist, less about the hip. Exhale, forward. Inhale, drawing in. Even deeper. Exhale. Think about how the waist is whipping the hands. Inhale, waist is turning. Arm hardly moves. Waist is turning. Turns past the shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. Forgot the name of that little mechanism that's like a slingshot, but it's not, where you swing, you spin it, and throw something out. But that's essentially the mechanic that we're doing here. Now let's widen the stance now. Shoulder blade, shoulder width and a half apart. So now we're shoulder length and a half apart, and same exercise. Inhale, reaching across the body, one. Even deeper, two. Notice that my hips stay behind, using the waist. Exhale, three, pushing forward. Inhale, draw in, one. As one hand comes down, the other one comes out. Even deeper, two. Three, exhaling. Inhale, draw in, one. Even deeper, two. Exhale, three. Inhale, draw in, one. Even deeper, two. Exhale, three. Inhale, draw in, one. Even deeper, two, across the body. Exhale, three. Inhale, draw in, one. Even deeper, two. Find the middle finger. Notice that the shoulder and the arm will stay pretty much aligned the entire time. Exhale, three. Inhale, the hand stays aligned with the shoulder. One. Other hand scooping up. This is the only time where it really cuts across the shoulder, scooping up across the body, and then it aligns with the shoulder here. Even deeper. Exhale. Pushing the color, eye in the middle finger. Now draw the color back in by turning the waist. hands just naturally align back at the shoulder too. 3. Inhale, draw in. This time, inhale deep, up to the heart. Exhale, push the color out. Inhale, and you can stand up if you'd like, and even deeper into the heart this time. The second dan chen. The 4th chakra, but the second dan chen. Inhaling up to the heart. Exhale, pushing the color out. You can draw green color in if you want, even deeper. The hands uncover the heart and very gently pushing the color out. Inhale, draw the color in, even deeper, very soft. Exhale, visualize the color expanding out from the heart in all directions, motivated by the hands motivated by the breath, inhaling in, into the heart, lungs, exhaling out. Very gentle. When the hands come close to the body, in this form, the shoulders will stay very, very soft, rather than pushing the chest out. They'll stay very soft. The hands will be very close to the chest. The elbows are soft and down. So everything's relaxed when you get here. Uncover, exhale, push out. And notice as you push out, the back rounds, or should I say the shoulder blades disappear into the upper back. Do 3 more. I recommend smiling while you're doing this, just maintaining one. This time, when we exhale, it's gonna be as if we're pushing walls apart. And this time we're gonna give a little bit of a flex to the muscles. And when you open up, now the chest will stick up and the elbows will point back. So you're expanding the chest and exhaling out, sinking lower than you would before. Inhale soft, even deeper. Expand the chest, pull the arms back, and like you're pushing 2 walls apart. 3 more. Expand out. Even deeper. Soft, pull back. One more. Inhale, relax, keep the hands up and stay seated. Middle finger as high as the elbow, the shoulder. It's embracing the 1. Shoulder blades disappear into the upper back. So the back feels rounded. More precise language is, again, the shoulder blades disappearing into the back. The tailbone drops down. The weight is mostly on the backs of the legs. And you achieve that by putting the weight mostly on the heels. If you have any pain in the knees, you can make some adjustments, pushing the knees a little farther apart or softening them, letting them come a little bit closer together. Try to find what works for you. This is embracing the 1. This exercise can also be done seated, be done standing. The breath work is into the belly, drawing the color in upon the soft part of the body, into the belly. Exhale through the shoulder blades down the hard part of the body. From the belly through the shoulder blades down to the palms or the backs of the hands and the fingertips when you exhale. Inhale in the soft part, exhale out the hard part. Do 6 more breaths. And we're going to turn our legs inward slightly. We're going to soften the stance a little bit and come a little bit more inward. This is a Wing Chun stance. We're going to do some Negong work here from the Wing Chun stance. Let me drop this down. The knees are together. The feet are almost pointed at each other, toes pointed at each other. And let me put this over here for a second so you guys can actually see this. If you've never done Wing Chun before. There we go. So the feet will, you see my legs? Where am I? There we go. Boom, turning in. So from here, I want you to turn inward. Could you hold this camera for a second? I can show you. Yeah. One more. Arm's gonna hold the camera. So, boom, here's the Wing Chun stance. Knees touching. Tailbone is still down. Notice the weight's actually going to, once you shift the weight forward, the knees touch and the feet are pointed slightly inward, then you're going to get your more Tai Chi style stance, which will take pressure off the kneecaps, meaning that you're going to, once you establish the stance, you're going to drop the tailbone and shift the weight back a bit, putting on the heels. So the weight, which wants to fall forward, you're making an internal adjustment in the body mechanic to bring it back so you can actually hold the posture a little bit more without putting undue pressure on the kneecaps. And, oh, thank you for the line. So we're going to hold this Wing Chun stance and stay seated here. And we're going to inhale up and exhale. Everything will happen with a covering and uncovering. So we're offering and a very gentle fist, pushing the breath. For today, let's push the breath through these two knuckles, but you also could do it through these two knuckles, which is called a sun punch. I used to train that a lot more, but I've stopped since. Exhale, inhale, drawing in, nose, elbow, wall, or camera. Use the weights rather than the hips, which are slightly locked right now. Exhale. Inhale, covering one hand. You can cover the face or have the hand hidden behind the arm, and then serve it out. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale, serving out. From the side, push this back a little bit. From 45 degrees. Exhale out. The hand will be right in front of the heart when it finishes, up right in front of your center line. Inhale, turning, covering one hand. Hidden punch, and then unveil it. Out. From the side. Notice that the tailbone is down. Use the waist more than the hip. Mostly waist. Exhale. Inhale, draw in. On the inhalation, this arm is this is not dead weight. Just simply very, very relaxed. It's as if an imaginary string is holding up the wrist. So the wrist is lowered slightly. The forearm is parallel to the ground in front of you. And the hands, they're essentially yin and yang. They're yin hands, very, very soft. So if you were on your opponent's arm, you would have this very, very gentle, in jiu-jitsu they call them bear grips, but these very, very gentle positioning. If you do know praying mantis is also very similar, very soft, gentle positioning on the arm. Gives you lots and lots of control of an opponent's arm. And you inhale, using the waist more than your arm helps you ride the opponent's momentum without adding overt tension that an opponent can respond to in your arm. So you're going to inhale and use the waist, keep the arm very relaxed, makes you harder to read. Exhale, punching out, serving. Again, the waist is launching the hand out. So you want to have a strong, flexible waist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, draw in. As you inhale and draw the color in through the soft part here, do your best to give yourself the sensation of a sticky feeling, of a tingling sensation down the soft part of your arm. Very, very soft, tingling sensation. Exhale, uncover, pushing the breath through the index and middle finger knuckles. Inhale, soft. This time, let the hand, instead of coming out to the side, it floats down. Inhale, cover. Exhale, the lower gate right in front of the hip. Inhale, cover the hand again. Exhale. Exhale. Oh, let it down. Inhale, drawing in. Bottom hand brushes front of the hip and front of the knee. Often called brush knee. Remember, the fist ends up right in front of the heart. Even if the heart or your chest turns out, keep the imaginary line, the hand on the imaginary line in front of you. Even if you turn the body, do your best to keep a sense of awareness and alignment with the center line. Now, inhale high. A little adjustment here. I'm going to roll in the upper hand up. It'll roll from outside to inside, from outside to inside. Especially good for taller opponents. Inhale and cover, roll it up. Inhale and cover. With the rolling up, there's a slight roll in the waist as well. So rolling in the hips and waist. Cover. Which is a mechanic mostly seen in Luhabatha or water boxing. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, roll up. When you finish, the hand will be just in front of, slightly above the forehead, the actual palm itself, creating this nice little bridge here for any pressure to roll off of it. Very similar to Arnisa Skrima Kali block. Drawing in. So we keep on resetting to the same inhale covered hand position. Inhale and covering. Now we're going to reverse the breathing just so we can have a different sensation. What we've been doing up to this point has been projecting the visualization, the breath work through the hand, which is great. It's especially great for if you're into any of the healing arts and the concept of pushing energy into somebody else. That's wonderful. I personally find that for fighting, specifically for sparring, I spent so many years doing the projection breath work and seeing how that affected my body mechanic that when I learned reverse breathing Tai Chi, I actually found that I hit harder and faster because of the reverse breathing. And it was really not simply the breathing, but the thinking that goes along with it, all the infrastructure, the thought mechanics inside. And so the most important, and we'll keep up the same movement, but now this time inhaling. The most important that I found was that the inhalation pulls in, rather than pushing out through the index and middle finger, pulls into the belly from the index and middle finger. And the hand is as if it's being pulled to the final destination or the shape, which is very similar to fencers. The tip of a fencer's sword, you're not thrusting like a kung fu form. It's actually being pulled toward the target, which completely changes the body mechanic. So when you inhale, the breath is pulls the whole body forward. So here, and even in the way that we do Sing Yi, we bring both of these breathing mechanics in, but we'll do this one very, very focused on just the inhalation up. The knuckles are being pulled to the destination, and then exhale, deflate. The deflation helps you transition even more and soften and almost empty everything out on the exhale. Everything gets emptied out into your static position, which is a predefined shape set by your willpower. You're like, know the shape you want to rest in, you set it with the willpower, and then inhale and inflate out of it to the next shape. And each shape is very, very defined by the willpower. So even if you don't get to this shape when you're punching, the willpower still goes in that direction, which is a very interesting mechanic to feel when you're actually sparring an opponent. Exhaling, release, inhaling up, exhale, release. Inhale, the breath pulls, and you're seated still in your Wing Chun stance. Exhale, release. And really feel the waist, inhaling up. And we'll go to the side, exhale, inhale. Another part of the reverse breathing system is the concept of going to sleep when you exhale and waking up as you inhale. So you want to really feel like you're just letting everything go and going to sleep here. Inhaling up, exhaling out. Grandmaster William C.C. Chun would describe this as flowers going to sleep at night and waking up with the morning light. So you really want to feel that. Yet another detail is the bouncing mechanic. We talked about this before, but the awareness as you go to sleep actually falls all the way down your leg to the ground. So it falls right through the foot. When you inhale and wake up, it goes immediately to the breath pulling the tip of the arm, the tip of the shape to the destination. So the attention bounces and shifts. Exhaling all the way down the body into the floor. Inhaling, pulling yourself to a point. You're being pulled from a point outside of yourself, which is simply the destination of the shape. Supposedly, it's this breathing mechanic that was helpful for Bruce Lee in achieving his 1-inch punch power. Now lower. Exhale. When you're doing the lower gate, the interesting mechanic here is allowing this shape, the final shape, to agree with this final shape, which is a little bit more, I personally find it a little bit less obvious when I exhale, but the inhalation requires that you, when you're doing this breath mechanic, there's a slight inflation in the tricep, which helps to round the shoulder and the upper back. Again, when you're exhaling, you may not necessarily do that shoulder, that tricep inflation. So you do this slight tricep inflation, and look what happens to the shoulder blade. It slightly disappears into the upper back, which helps to connect to these knuckles a little bit more, because you want this whole thing to feel like one shape, one piece from arm to arm. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, the breath drawing in. And still the concept of the yin hand and the yang hand, the hard and the soft, even if both are very relaxed. We'll go too high, too middle, too low. Too middle. And build back up. Middle. Two. And high. Exhaling, widening the stance. Inhale, bring the breath up the front of the body. Exhale, wash it down, the legs spreading out. Inhaling up and hold a larger, hugging the tree. This one's slightly above the shoulders in terms of the palms. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, spread the whole body. You're making a ball of light around you from the belly, emanating from the belly. Inhale, left hand comes forward, right hand goes back like you're rolling the ball. Exhale, palm forward, hand up. And then scoop, inhaling. Exhale. Scoop, inhaling. Exhale. At the scoop moment, both hands will turn up, scoop. One hand comes underneath, exhale. When you exhale, it's as if you're pulling the top of the ball, pushing the bottom. And then you get your nice little block here. Inhale, scoop, pull. Inhale, scoop, pull, block. Inhale, scoop, both hands from the side look like this. Coming up. So the elbow flips up in front, scoop, pull, rolling the ball back, pushing out. Scoop, roll the ball back, pushing out. Scoop. The hips are rolling forward. Scoop. Scoop. Inhale deep. Exhale. Inhale deep. Use the hip and the waist this time. Notice that the spine will cascade back a little bit. Exhale, forward, and then the hips roll up. Inhale, scoop, spine cascades back a little bit. Exhale, rolling, and up and out. Inhale, scoop. And we're in the horse stance. These are more water boxing, luhabhafa techniques. Big wave, scoop, and roll back. And notice that we're still doing that same Wing Chun style block up here, but it's just slightly varied and much bigger with a bigger roll. Luhabhafa will have lots of tucking in of the lower back, which has pros and cons, but we'll do it here. Inhale, scooping up, Exhale. You're rolling a ball. Inhale, scoop. Inhale deep. Exhale. Two more each side. When you finish, you're still going to have that center line awareness of the palm, the striking palm, the projecting palm being aligned with the heart. Scoop still aligned and coming off the line with the heart. Exhale, rolling, it connects with the belly line and then goes rise right up to the heart. Scoop. Inhale, big, holding the world like a globe. Exhale, sink even lower. Inhale, coming up, backs of the hands touch, and exhaling, sink into your stance. Inhale, coming up, holding the world like Atlas. Exhale, eyes on the belly button as you bend the knees. Inhale, backs of the hands touch. Exhale, dropping down. Inhale, drawing the breath in. Exhale, eyes on the belly button. Inhaling up, backs of the hands touch. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale. Inhaling up. Two more. One more. And shift the weight to one side. Let me actually get a little bit more room here. Shift the weight. There we go. We're going to do some single-legged exercises. And we're going to shift the weight to one side. Inhale, golden rooster. For golden rooster, weight is on one leg, that back leg is bent, or that supporting leg is bent. The weight on the back of the leg, mostly on the heel, falling down the inside and the back of the leg. The hands are rested on the center line of the body. The imaginary string lifts you up, and all that comes in front of the heart and nose is your center line. The heel is on the center line. Bottom hand is right in front of the belly on the center line, and the top hand is in front of the forehead on the center line. All the breathings into the lower dantian. As you exhale, spread the color around the whole body. Inhale deep. And switch legs. Soften the back knee and the groin. Hip falls into the groin. All the weight falls down the inside of the new supporting leg. Inhaling up, grow out of the root. Same concept. Find your center line. Place the heel, the lower hand on it, in front of the belly, the upper hand in front of the forehead. The shoulder blades disappear into the upper back. Tailbone drops down. Imaginary string holds you up. Inhale to the belly, exhale to the whole body. Do your best to keep the thigh parallel to the ground. And switch. Again on the other side, soften into the leg. Inhale. Lower hand. Upper hand and risen leg are the same. All the breath into the belly, out to the whole body. And switch. Soften down. of tension necessary to hold the posture. So really keep on checking in with yourself to make sure that the shoulders are soft, the neck and jaw are soft. Imaginary strain lifts you up, so it pulls out any tension in the neck or any unnecessary flex in the neck. Exhale, shift down to one leg and reach across as you exhale. Gentle grab. Gentle grab is a crane fist. You're going to, my left hand is forward or across my right leg. I'm about to root into, as I inhale, pull the crane fist across the body. Left hand goes back, right foot goes across. So I'm kicking across. This is like a dancing Shiva. If you've ever seen that statue or that imagery. But it's also a Tai Chi, not just Tai Chi, but to throw. It's a reap, more specifically. The bottom leg, big toe is pointed to the middle finger of the pushing palm. Backhand is a crane fist. The heart faces forward, whatever forward is for you. So you have a clear distinction of what your center line is and how you're kicking 45 degrees past it and letting the foot point at the hand. The hands themselves, the arms are rounded, meaning that notice the shoulder blades soften into the back and the hands are in a crescent moon shape if you were to look from above. So they're not directly out to the side like Shaolin Kung Fu. Inhaling in through the leg if you'd like. Exhale through the palm or reverse it. And switching sides. Exhaling, rooting into the leg. Grab across the body. My right hand is grabbing, I'm rooting into my left. Inhale, the waist helps me pull the hand. Very minimal. Arm hardly moves, mostly waist. And my foot kicks up, leg kicks up. Feel the strength happening here. Pushing palm here, eye on the middle finger of the open palm. Big toe of the risen leg facing the middle finger. So that means you turn the foot in. And do your best to sit on that back leg. Switch sides. Exhaling, pushing off one leg into the other as you reach. The hand whips across very gently. And inhale. Kick and rise. Eye on the middle finger of the open palm. I'll come a little closer. Toe pointing at the middle finger. Even if you can't point all the way, the intention is there. So turn as much as you can. The wrist of the crane fist hand is as high as your shoulder. So it's not higher, just as high. And the palm of the pushing hand, the heel of the palm is also as high as the shoulder, which will give you the balance on the arms. Exhale, shifting one more time on the other side, grabbing across. Inhale, the breath pulls, the arm twists the waist and lifts the foot. Just like the reverse breathing, the breath is pulling up the leg into the belly. Color visualization. If you find your leg dropping, just lift it up. And dropping down. Inhale, bring the hands together even deeper. Exhaling, hands float down. Inhale. Breath lifts the wrists, fingers to the back wall. Chest to the ceiling, hips forward, weight on the toes. Exhale, butt back, fingers forward. Soften the knees. Inhaling up. Fingers to the back wall. Chest to the ceiling. Hips forward. Weight on the toes. Exhale, butt back, fingers forward. 2 more. Inhale, scoop. Breath lifting the wrist. Drawing the color of white light into the belly as if you're scooping ice cream. And then put 1 foot forward, sit on the back leg, 1 foot forward on the ground. Exhale, wash the color down the leg. Inhale, scoop the other side, switch legs. Right in front. Exhale. Like you're breathing into the stretch, adding the visualization of the white light. Inhale, scooping up. Switch legs 45 degrees. Sit on the back leg as you lean over the front leg. Inhale up, switch legs 45 degrees. Exhale down. Inhale up, switch legs 90 degrees. Inhale, scoop up, switch legs. Inhaling up onto the toes. Exhale, wash the light down both legs. Inhale up, turn to your right side onto your toes. Exhale down both legs. Inhaling up, turn to the left. Exhale down both legs. Inhaling up, and bring the hands behind you, and have an awareness of your, as you exhale, like you're washing down and pulling any unnecessary tension out of the kidneys, and soften the backs of the legs. Inhaling up. Bring the hands to the kidneys. Wash the hands behind. Exhale, drop the down. Inhale into the belly. Pull the breath through the kidneys. Exhale, wash down. Drop the tailbone as you do it. Inhale up. Pull the breath through the kidneys. Exhale, if there's any negativity, any unnecessary tensions falling down. Inhaling up. Wash it through. 1 more. Just the fingertips. Down. 2 more. Put the hands together. And actually chop off the leg. Leg up the soft part now. Turn it down the hard part. Soft part. Turn it down the hard part. Over the shoulder. Back. Inhaling up. Again, rub the hands together around the chest. As you do this, inhale into the belly, see the color gather while you're doing it. When you exhale, wash that color through the palms, into the breast, through the muscle, the bone, into the organs. And like you're stirring, as if your hands are like holding spoons in a pot, you're stirring. That's what the color visualization is. Tap around the pectoral muscle on the outside and the perimeter, pectoral major in particular. And then massage into the breast, even deeper into the muscles, lymph nodes, pressure points. And then from the floating rib up, make sure the pressure cascades through the chest cavity. 4 fingers on the sternum, like this. the immune system. Collar. Hook under the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Around the ears. Up, over, down, under. Up, over, down, under. Up, over, down. Up on the face to the side. Up on the face to the side. Up on the face to the side. Fingers to the scalp, front to back. Back to front. Raking through front to back. Back to front. Cover the ears, and we're going to flick just under the skull, right around the cerebral cortex area on the soft part, 24 times. It should sound like thunder in your head. Four fingers at the top of the forehead, massage, and then reverse it. Temples, reverse it. Under the eyes, reverse it. Heart, switch, above and below, switch, side, top, gums, 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers underneath the teeth and gums, and then reverse it. Flick the fingers out, thumbs, press and hold, and drill 1, 2, 3. Tap around 1, 2, 3. Top and bottom, and sides. Top and bottom, and sides. Top and bottom, sides. Massaging on the top and bottom, and massaging on the sides. Top and bottom, sides. Press and hold on the other hand, and then drill 1, 2, 3. Tap around 1. Each circle bigger. 2. Third circle biggest. 3. Top and bottom. Sides. Top and bottom. Sides. Top and bottom. Top and bottom. Sides. Top and bottom. Sides. And then 1, 2, 3, and grab 1, 2, 3. Close the eyes. Relax the arms. Inhale, white light. Exhale, spread through the whole body. Inhale, white light into the belly. Exhale, push it down the legs into the ground. And to push up and come back around like a fountain. In reverse, coming around the body, making a big bubble. Inhale, white light into the belly. Exhale, push it to the top of the head like a sprinkler. Surround the body, all directions. Inhale, roll white light up the feet to the head. Tidal wave, exhale, roll it down, head to heels like a waterfall, down the back. Inhale, white light up the left side, foot to head. Exhale, roll down the right, head to foot. One more breath into the belly. Exhale, spread through the whole body into the bubble. Just feel one with the light. Have gratitude for the body. For people in your life, the space that you're in. Thank you so much, guys. It's good to train with you.
Thank you, Jan.
Yeah, great. Love you guys.
Thank you, Jan.
No, absolutely. And everyone who's watching online, if you're training, you know you can always go and donate. It's a free class, but you can always donate to our cause of the week on janstaichi.com at the bottom, and it should take you, the donate button will take you to the cause that we've chosen for the week. So love you guys. Keep training. Tai Chi to people, presented by Justice for Hire. Love you guys.
All right.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jan.